It's nice, so nice to be back with Ollie. Okay, so the course is what you would imagine it's going to be. Watch a movie, I give a talk about it, we discuss it. I thought what I'd use my 3 minutes for is to describe my approach to thinking about movies, which was shaped by when I worked at CBS Theatrical Film. CBS was making movies, and my job was to be the boss of the readers. And the readers are the people who, when you get a script, they read it, they write a synopsis, and they write an analysis. Because executives never read a script without reading coverage first. Just, it takes too much time. So I'm the boss of all the readers. We've got a new president. New presidents, he or she usually fire everybody and bring in their own people. The president, the first day, comes into my office and said, here's the script, read it, write some coverage. I want to see you write coverage and tell me what you think. Scared shitless. That night, stay home. I'm working all night. I just read the script over and over, pour over the coverage, and do the best I can. And at the risk of being immodest, it was pretty good. I really took this script apart and from so many different angles analyzed it. Go in the next morning, leave the coverage, the synopsis and the analysis on the new president's desk. And then he, a few hours later, he calls me and he says, I saw your coverage. So I said, yeah, what did you think? And so he looks at me and he says, you went to college, didn't you? And I said, yeah, didn't you? I had read up on you. I know you went to UCLA. He said, that's not the point. The point is you went to college. And let me tell you something about you college boys. You college boys think the more critical you are, the smarter you are. And if you can rip something apart and tell me everything that's wrong with it, you're the smartest boy in the room. Well, let me tell you something, college boy. Almost all the scripts we read are shit. That's a given. I don't need you and your readers to tell me that something is not good. What I need for you to do is read a script and find the positive. Tell me that the script is useless, but the writer has a great ear for Southern idioms and Southern dialogues. If we got a script and we're doing a rewrite and we need a Southern writer, keep this writer in mind. Or there's a location in the script that you've never seen in a movie and it's totally fascinating. Point that out. We'll use that in some other. Read for the positive. Tell me what we can learn from. I don't need you just to rip it to shit, And that was the best advice I ever got, both as a person thinking about film and as a teacher. And I have to say, my experience of us diving into films is ripping them apart almost always less productive than figuring out what's terrific. There's very little to learn from junky movies. All the interesting things I've ever learned are from really good movies. And so, that's the spirit that I hope we'll bring to the class is we'll share what worked, why it worked. We can be critical, but that we approach the films with love and looking for the nuggets in the film. So anyway, thank you. My advice is, if you can only take one film class, take Michael's. But if you can't take Michael's, I hope you'll take mine. And thank you. And Susan, it's great to see you.